Now to this, President Trump thinks he has a way to address declining birth rates in the United States. The average American family now consists of 3 people, compared to almost 4 back in 1960. Now the White House is reportedly working on a growing list of incentives to create a new baby boom. Alicia Nieves is outside Mount Sinai Hospital in New York City with all the details. Alicia, I know you and I are both moms. You know, we're interested in this story and what this means for families, but how is the Trump administration addressing the issue?
Yeah, this was a fascinating assignment for me to kind of dig into. I mean, basically, the White House is really looking to turn this baby bust into a baby boom, really citing concerns over declining birth rates and a declining rate we've seen since 2007. According to the CDC, here's some of the data. On average, there's only been about 54.5 births for every 1,000 females aged 15 to 44 in 2023. The lowest figure we've actually seen on record, down 3% from the previous year. That means that Americans aren't having enough babies to replace the population, and that potentially poses serious concerns socially and certainly economic challenges. Now, according to a New York Times report, the administration is mulling over some ideas to encourage more Americans to have children. Things like a $5,000 baby bonus for new moms, reserving 30% of Fulbright scholarships for married students or those who have children, government-funded studies on women's menstrual cycles to help them figure out when they're able to conceive. Some other suggestions are a child tax credit for newborns, and get this, Markie, a national medal for motherhood for moms who have 6 or more children. Again, you and I are moms, so we know that certainly would be warranted. But we should note that while the Trump administration is certainly considering some of these ideas to boost the birth rate, there are some lingering concerns that in the meantime, things are being ignored, things like paid leave, maternal mortality rate, and certainly the cost of child care. So those are things that people want to see also addressed with some of these ideas that are being proposed.
Absolutely. And anybody who's a parent knows how quickly $5,000 just goes right out the window. Alicia, is there any indication the White House is going to move ahead with some of these proposals?
All of this really is in flux. It's like spaghetti on the wall. We'll have to see what sticks with the White House here. But the reality is we do know the administration is preparing this kind of full, more robust report later this month on IVF and vitro fertilization. In that report, we're expecting to have some recommendations on, making IVF more accessible, certainly more affordable. There's also going to be some other fertility issues expected to be front and center in that report. And this, of course, comes after President Trump, I don't know if you remember this, Markie, he declared himself the fertilization president, said that he is, quote, the father of IVF on the 2024 campaign trail. Now, that actual title belongs to 2 British doctors and a nurse who invented IVF. But, the president is not one to shy away from a good title here. He's publicly stating, and the White House publicly stating, they want this baby boom. But again, balancing things out here, the reality is that so far in this administration, we've seen a lot of funds being pulled from things like research on fertility and certainly research on maternal health. So questioning, why we're seeing that while he's having this push for a baby boom. Markie?
A lot of questions surrounding this story. Alicia Nieves, live from New York. Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.